Okay, time for my next video, and I shall be building the Waypiper for the Revenant. So let's have a look now. Heading straight in, taking out number 9 and number 10. So these are the main body parts here. And like with the last one, these are very easy to damage parts because of the way that it's very branchy. Okay, so there's that part, and then there's number. So, ooh, did I get the right part? Then I did, didn't I? Number 9, yeah. Where's number 10? This is when I need it. There it is, number 10. Now just make sure that I've got all the big lumps cut off, because that was really hard to get into, that was. I even need to sit down with Blender and get my 3D modelling skills back up and running, because I've let them drop, and I like making those videos. And it's not just that, I said to myself, I'm going to combine my love of making building models with my love of creating models. And here I am, like, I've not been doing it. And obviously then after that I need a 3D printer so I can print unique parts out for some miniatures if I want to. Particularly if you ever do something like a Chaos Titan, or Chaos Knights and things, because they definitely benefit from that kind of 3D printing. Fun one to put in. So it looks like you have to, you have to kind of make sure that you loop these parts through each other. So you see, kind of get them and try and do that, and then you'll do that. Because you know what, it's fun to get past all these branches, isn't it? Right, 15. Now, again, he's needs to carefully slot in here. I'll just check its positioning first. Yeah, problem is it's the only real place to properly glue. It's down at the bottom, like with the other one. Gotta try and get that bottomed in there. Now, what we do next is we're going to get out 68 68 and 67. Let me find those. So there's 68, which obviously the pipes, which I find very interesting because they're like unique looking. They're not just kind of dull and like one thing. Okay, 67, which appears to be an arm. Yeah, just here. I'm assuming these attach together. And then you need a head. Now, looks like any head will be sufficient for this by the look of it. So I'll probably take one from over here. I'm going to take number 17. Oh, okay, this is going to be fun to tidy up because look at it, it's like so many little bits. So I've got something. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my proper knife for this. There we go. Yeah, there's just some parts on this that even my scraping tool's not going to quite get in there properly. There we go. It's definitely one of those parts where your probability of snapping something as you correct it is probably very high. These Southern F, but I have to admit they are such a pain to clean up. Oof, stopped it breaking all the way, but it definitely bent right on the verge of going. Okay. So, our head needs to go into here. Kind of popping on like that. So I think it's probably best to get the head on here first. Then this arm. Now let me look, this arm seems to come around, linking into here, so there's like a tiny little hand connection point on the top. So there, and then in that gap. Now it's just a matter of making sure we get this connecting right. Feels there, further down, so it needs to point downwards. There we go. That's how that one goes. Now we need a weapon, so I'm going to use this one here, this number 30, although it does appear that that is entirely optional and any basic weapon is acceptable. should now, hopefully, fingers crossed, go in here. To make sure I've got that right. Yeah, like that. It's a very outwards weapon, that one. Okay, now get his feet glued to the base. That's our Waypiper sorted. There we go. Didn't take as long this video as the other one, but I still think I'm best splitting these into shorter videos either way. Right, there we go. That is our Waypiper. Nicely done. So please like and subscribe. Ooh. And I will see you for the next video, where I think we're building the banner bearer.